there guys, it's Kim George here from YourChicGeek.com, and I want to just welcome you guys to a new video tutorial where I'm going to show you how to create a prayer journal for the Amazon KDP platform. Now, as you guys know, whenever you're creating journals and products for Amazon KDP, you're going to have a cover file that is going to encompass both the front cover and the back cover, and then you're going to have just your regular interior file. But with Amazon KDP, you have to encompass both. But I got this recommendation from one of my awesome subbies who wanted to learn how to do this, so I figured I would just put this video together to show you guys really quickly how to do it. So what we're going to do, guys, is we are going to be using the prayer journal interior from my PayHip shop, and this is what it looks like. Now, with these interiors over on my shop, you get two different sizes. If you were to go and to purchase one from the shop, you get two different sizes. You get a 6x9, and then you also get an 8.5x11. But this is what the prayer journal looks like. And then you also get the source file. That's the biggest thing. So with the source file, guys, you can actually take your source file. You can change your fonts. You can change your graphics. You can change pretty much anything that you want to change. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you guys how this is going to work if you were to use the templates in this for this prayer journal. Okay, guys, so what's going to happen is that you're going to receive a downloadable zip file that's going to have the 3 files in it. It's going to have a file for the 6x9 version of the prayer journal. It's going to have also a version of the 8.5x11, and it's also going to have the source file. So what we're going to do here is in the source file, what you want to do is you want to click to, we're going to do the 6x9. So we're going to click on this. And then as you can see, it's going to ask you a template was created by YCG. So do you want to start designing? So what we're going to do is say use template. Now you want to make sure that you've already signed up for a Canva account because you have to have Canva in order to do this, right? So here is the actual prayer journal interior that we're going to be working on really quickly. So what we're going to do here is I'm just going to, change the title to test prayer journal, or whatever you want to do it, or whatever you want to put. Okay. So I'm going to enlarge this a little bit. As you can see here, like I said, you can definitely come in here and you can change up the font. So if you don't want to use this mix of font, you can definitely go over here. And maybe let's try using, let's see here, what's another one of my favorite fonts? Let's do a script font. So I'm going to look for scripts, and then let's see what they have in here for scripts. Okay, so they have this one. Okay, that looks okay. This is a script that I've downloaded, I remember. But Canva has a whole bunch of different, scripts and stuff that you can use. I'm just going to use the intro script. I think this one is kind of cute. So I'm going to use this. And so again, like I said, you can change up the graphics. And so to do this, you're just going to click ungroup, and it's going to ungroup this. And you can change this flower, and you can go over to elements, and then we can do flower, and then you can put your own, whatever flower you want to use. So maybe if you wanted to use this one, you could change it to this, and so on and so forth. So basically you have, all kinds of creative control on these graphics, guys. So as you can see here, that's that. And then if you don't want that, you can take one off, however you want to do this. Okay. And so again, the easiest way though to go about changing these templates is, for example, I have this flower here. So in keeping in line with the design, if I wanted to keep things consistent and use the same flower, what I can do is I can come here and I can delete this flower. I can go back over to, if you go to you recently used in Canva, it's going to have that same graphic that you use. And so what I can do is I can turn this a little bit and put that there, and that's really cute. Now, another thing that you can do is you can easily turn this journal into a prompted prayer journal, right? So what I mean is that what you can do is you can actually add a cute little prompt right over here in the corner, or a scripture over here in the corner in this prayer journal. So to do this, you can just easily go to text, and then you can go to a little body of text, and then you could go over here and you could change this to the font that we're using, which is the mix of font, or you can use any font or intro script or any font that you want. And I can do all things through Christ. who gives me strength. And I hope I'm spelling that right. That's one of my favorite scriptures, and that is going to be Philippians 4:13. Okay. And so what I can do here is I can, change the font if I want to. I can change the spacing between the fonts to make this a cute little prayer journal with the scriptures. So you see how easy that is to do. And then at the bottom here, I can change this font, and I can go to the same font that we've been using, which is this one. And then you can add whatever flower or whatever, decor or whatever, design that you want. Now, last thing really quickly for the interior. Once you're done making the changes for the prayer journal, for the interior, making the design the way that you want it and things like that, the easiest way to go about copying these pages to make it easy on yourself is to go to the grid view. Okay, this is a little hack that I learned. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to click here because all the rest of these are the same as the, from the previous version. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to just basically click all of these. And what you can do is you can hold down Control, Shift, and I think End or something like that. And it should basically select everything. Okay, so I'm just going to show you really quickly how to just get rid of all these pages. So what you would do is you would go through and you can highlight all of these additional pages. Okay, and then you can right click and click delete 16 pages, right? And so I'm just going to go through and do this real quick. And I'm going to go all the way to the bottom, and I'm going to hit Control Shift, and I'm going to select this bottom one. You see what happened? So I basically just selected, I'm going to show you guys again. I hit this one, and then on my keyboard, I'm using Windows. I hit Control Shift, and then I held that down, and then I selected this last one. And then I'm just going to delete 82 pages. Oh crap, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, yes I did. Okay, so now what we can do is I'm going to right click, and I'm going to click duplicate page, and I'm going to do this about 10 times to make this go faster. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is a hack that I learned from someone. Okay, so we have 10 pages. So all we need to do now is we need to just click to select all of these pages, and this is going to be 10. And what we're going to do is we're going to create a 100-page prayer journal. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to just do duplicate. Okay. And I don't know why I deselected everything, but let's see, 1, 2, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. But I'm just going to click duplicate, and it should keep those 10 selected. So you see what I'm doing, guys? And I'm just going to keep going until we get to 100. Okay. And this is all you're going to do. I learned this and I said, wow, this is life changing. So it just takes away, it just helps you speed up the process. Okay. So as you can see, Canva only goes to 100 pages, the interiors. So what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to deselect, I think, a couple of them. And then let's do duplicate. And yep, so we have one more left. So I'm going to uncheck these, leave the one. Boom. So now we have our 100 pages. Okay. So we are done in the span of like 5 minutes with our journal interior. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click to select close grid view. And this is what our interior looks like. It looks just like this page, right? With that scripture. Okay. And then they can come in and write, or actually I put down here and I just noticed that they can put today's scripture, whatever their favorite scripture is, but you can change this and you can put something like, today, I am praying for, and then you can put a person and things like that. Basically, you can do whatever you want with this interior. So we're finished with this. So when you're ready to download this, you're just going to download this as a regular PDF standard file. And this is going to be 100 pages. Now, I've showed you guys how to go in and add more pages to your file if you wanted to do that through when you're using Canva, because Canva has a limitation of only 100 pages. So again, if you wanted to, create a 120-page prayer journal, you can just go through your journal, download the extra 20 pages, go to I Love PDF, combine the 100 plus 120, and that's going to give you 120. But this is what the journal looks like, and I think this is really, really cute for a prayer journal, okay, for the interior. Now what we're going to do is I'm going to go on over to Canva. Okay, so now that we're done with the interior, what we're going to do is we're going to pop back over into Canva, and I'm going to show you guys really quickly how to create a cover file for your prayer journal to upload to Amazon KDP. Okay, so now guys, I'm going to show you an easy, super duper easy way to create a prayer journal cover, and any cover essentially that you're going to be creating for Amazon KDP in Canva. So as you guys know, Canva has a ton of ready-made templates that you can use. And so what we're going to do here is I'm going to go in and I'm going to type in prayer journal, okay, into the search box. And then I'm going to go ahead and hit enter, okay. And then as you can see here, Canva already has a ton of prayer journal covers that you can basically, use. And the biggest thing though that you want to remember is you want to change up the graphics as much as possible. You cannot use these graphics as is. I've seen people do this, and this is just not the thing to do. This is not the way to go. So what we're going to do is, for example, I'm going to use this prayer journal right here. I'm going to go ahead and select this as a template, okay? And then what we're going to do is I'm going to remove this, and I'm going to remove these flowers. And we're going to add, some other text and things here. Okay. So what I'm going to do is go over to text, and I'm just going to pop some text here, and let's go ahead and increase the size on this. And I'm going to type in prayer journal. And of course this needs to be bigger. So let's go ahead and make this maybe to a 56. That's perfect. And we're going to make this a prayer journal for single mothers or something like that, okay? Because you want to be specific when you're creating things. So now I'm going to change up this text, and let's see what kind of script fonts we can use here. So I'll use this one here. Actually, nope, I'm going to use a different one. What kind of fonts do I want to use? I'm going to use this one. And this is called the Camellia script font. I actually downloaded this font from Creative Fabrica. So I'm going to use this, and then I'm going to make this a little bit smaller. Okay. And let's see. Nope. I'm going to leave this. Actually, I'm going to capitalize this, and then I'm going to make this smaller. Okay. Okay. So I actually kind of like the way that this looks. This looks pretty good. Okay. And then I'm going to decrease the size here. Okay. And so the next thing that we're going to do is I am going to add some flowers to this, but I'm going to do, something different, like maybe a patterned floral background for the cover, so just to make it a little bit different. Okay. So let's see here. So I'm going to go to elements, and then I'm going to go to floral pattern, and we're just going to find a floral pattern that we can use for the prayer journal. And let's see here. Let's see what we have. And this is the thing about Canva, is it has a light. Or what we can do is, let's just look for large flowers. As you can see, I've already been searching for that. But we can look for some large flowers to put on this prayer journal to make it really cute. So let's go through and see what they have. I mean, this is the part of the design process where you really just want to be as creative as possible. And so maybe we can use something like this. And then we can position this backward. And nope, I don't like that. I need something with more color to it. Let's see, colors. Let's see. Okay, so here's something here. I just don't like any of these flowers. Maybe let's see what this looks like. Oops. Let's try this one. Yeah, maybe we can just use this as a border. So I'm gonna try this. Put this here. Then I'm gonna flip it and just make it as big as possible. Okay. And then I'm gonna bring this down here. Actually, I like this font a little bit better. I'm actually going to use the font that they have here. I think this does look better with this. This is cute. Okay. Oops. And then we could do single mothers. And then maybe we can put a 365 day. So we'll put that at the top to make it look, you know, a little bit better. So I'm going to bring this down and I'm going to decrease the size in this font. And again, guys, just feel free to play around with this. You know, there's no right or wrong way to do this. I'm going to go ahead and increase this to about 100. And I'm going to bold this. So this is a 365 day prayer journal for single moms. And let's see here. Actually, I'm going to make this bigger. So let's do 140. Yep. There we go. Perfect. So this is where you have fun with this. You can do whatever you want. And I think that looks kind of cute. Okay. Okay. So then I'm going to bring down this flower here. And then I'm going to put one on the other side. And this is just going off the cuff. This is not perfect. And let's see. I wanted to flip this. So flip horizontal. So it's going to kind of go like this. This is not perfect, but you guys kind of get the idea. Okay. All right. Okay, so this is kind of a prayer journal that I created. It's not the best looking prayer journal, but it will do. And so one thing I'm gonna do is change the color of the background. So let's do maybe a light pink. Yep, I like that. That looks kind of pretty. I think that looks cute. Yay. Okay, so this is the cover of the prayer journal. I know by heart that this is going to need to be resized to a 12.52 by 9.25 for the cover. So I'm going to go to resize, and this is using Canva Pro, and I'm going to go from pixels to inches, and then I'm going to do 12.52 by 9.25. Again, this is the front and the back cover. And then we're going to do copy and resize to go ahead and resize this. And we are going to kind of have to move some things around, but that's going to be okay. So this is going to be the cover, as you can see, the front cover and the back cover. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to highlight and drag all of this, and I'm going to go to group because we need to move this over to the front side of this. You see what I'm saying? Do you see what I just did? So this is the front cover of the book. Okay, and then you can kind of resize this until you see that line that's going to let you know that this is the cover. And I think that looks okay. So now what we can do is add something to the back cover. And I usually like to go to like a, maybe we'll just add a little bit of a little flower here in the back cover. Okay, and then that's it. And so now we've created our interior, and then we've created our covers. Okay, our cover for the journal. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to look for, and we've done this in a previous video, but I'm going to go and look for a 6x9 image here, the 6x9 paper book cover template from BookHow, because I want to basically make sure that everything is going to fit inside of these lines. You want to make sure everything is inside of these lines and that nothing is out. So I'm just going to, typed in upload, went to uploads, and I typed in 6x9. And then I'm going to go to transparency, and then let's do this for the transparency. That looks fantastic. Wow, I can't believe it. Whoop, whoop. Okay, and so I'm going to just get rid of this now. And this is our cute little prayer journal cover. So now we're going to go ahead, and whenever you're downloading your cover files, guys, you have to use PDF print because it's 300 DPI. And then we're going to click download to see what the full cover looks like. And I think this actually turned out pretty cute, for just something that I just kind of threw together. So I'm pretty proud of this. Okay. But this is where you have all of the fun, is with the design process. Okay. Yay. So this is what the cover looks like. And I think this is really, really cute, actually. This is super cute. Okay. So this is the cover file for the prayer journal. And then we've already downloaded the interior. Okay. So let's see here. Okay. So this is the cover. And then this is the interior. And so I have a video out there that shows you how to upload your journals and things like that to KDP. I think I'm just going to do a standalone video that shows you how to do that. But you guys can go back and look at one of the previous videos where I actually went through the upload process. But guys, this pretty much covers the tutorial on how to create a prayer journal using templates so you don't have to start from scratch. I appreciate you guys for hanging out with me for this tutorial. Thank you so much. Please be sure to be on the lookout for more videos, as I will have them coming your way. Take care, and please stay safe out there, guys. Bye.